Hello, we are in the Linux and CS Systems Bootcamp. There is a tutorial to read through to start to absorb some of the terminology and how Unix works. And you have a set of links and videos to watch to get your system set up. Now I want to start looking at Linux commands and using the programs on Linux. So we're going to start with this video, Linux commands for system information. So to be able to do this, you want to log into the server however you do that. I'm going to log in from the terminal program on my Mac. So once you get to the point where you see a prompt that says you're logged into the server, so whatever operating system or programs you're using for that, then the rest should be the same. This is a sample transcript that you can look at. These are the commands that we want to try out just to see what they do. Okay, I'll bring this over. We'll just go through in order to see what they do. Okay, uptime. So that says something about how long the system has been up. So this says this is the time when I ran the command. It's been up 9 days. I believe this is 2 users are currently logged in. I'm not going to show who they are because privacy. And then this is an indication of how much the server is currently loaded, which is hardly any. DF is disk free. So this says that, let's see, let's look at the largest size here. So there's an 18 terabyte drive that is under /store. So if I do ls/store, then those are the directories that are there. And right now it has 6.4 terabytes used, 11 terabytes available. And you can see the other drives. This drive here is where most of the accounts are stored. All of the accounts are stored. So you can see what the utilization is there. If sometimes people will have a buggy program that might fill up /temp. So if you happen to see /temp where there's nothing available, you probably did something wrong. Okay, who am I? There's a bug typo over there. So who am I? That is who is currently logged in. If you have multiple accounts, then you could do that to confirm which account you're using. Hostname says which server you're currently logged into. I could log into one of our other computers. And now if I say host name, it says x1. So when you're in the lab and you open the terminal, if you just open the terminal and you're in the lab, then it will be one of the lab computers. So something else.indstate.edu. pwd, print working directory, says what directory I'm inside of. If you're viewing the terminal as kind of like a file explorer, so at any given time you have some directory that you're working in. And we'll look at files in a second, but if I was in another directory and I say pwd, then that that'll show which directory I'm currently inside of. Okay, clears the screen. You can still scroll back to see things that you've done recently, but that's clear. Finger will show who's currently logged in. I'm not going to press enter because privacy. And man. So any command that we have here, you can type man for manual and then the command. And this gives some information. So there's a description, and then there are options. So there's an option there, -P. And I have to type Q here to quit. So uptime-p. So that changed the formatting. Any of these commands, there may or may not be options. And you scroll here with the arrows or with page down and page up and Q to quit. Alright, so that's enough for just some basic commands to see some things that are happening on the system.